wanted to check in. I tried to yesterday while we were on the road, because we were on the road yesterday as well. But the issue was, it was pouring rain the entire time that we were gone, or the entire time that we were driving. It was pouring rain. And I like did a little test to see, you know, how does it sound if we're in the rain, and it was so loud. Like, there was just no way. So there was not any vloggeroonian yesterday, absolutely not. But we made it on the road, and I don't know how we did it. I had so much to do beforehand. I did not finish all of it, of course. Did not do any of the house cleaning, because that's always like the last on the priority list. Because like, if you think about it, whether you clean the house or not, it doesn't matter. Like, you're not going to be there, you know? The only difference that it makes is when you come home, how good is it going to feel? It's either going to feel really bad or really nice. And so ideally, you want it to be clean when you leave, so that it can, like, you can walk into a clean house and feel refreshed, and not like feel like you have to just get to work right away, you know? But it did not happen, and that's fine. I did film a lot of the short form videos that I wanted to. I am on TikTok, if you guys didn't know, and then yeah, so I filmed a lot of those videos, which was great, because I wanted to have enough of my specific, like, nostalgic type videos. I wanted to have enough of those to last me until I got home. So I have a ton in the tank and ready to go, which is great.
Mama, look.
I can't, baby. I'm sorry. I can't. Oh, wow. Yeah, so what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and then I like packed the car. I don't think I forgot anything, which is great, because I have a huge notes app list of everything that I needed to bring, including like backups to my things, backups to my backups to my thing. Like, I have everything. So I'm pretty sure I did not forget anything. That being said, I also did not finish editing and uploading videos. So I did a few last night at the hotel, but the hotel Wi-Fi was so bad. So I ended up just uploading them when I got on the road today, and then they uploaded in like 10 minutes just while I was driving, which was great, because I needed to upload them so I could delete them off my phone to free up space so that I can film more when I'm, you know, in North Carolina. So yeah, if you guys don't know, if you're like, where are you going, what's going on, I am going to North Carolina with my girls. I have Rosie and Passport with me, which is very exciting. We did this last year as well. Cheers. We did this last year as well in June, like the middle to the end of the month of June. And it was so freaking hot, you guys. It was so hot. And it's not going to be much better. It's going to be super hot when we go down there as well. This time I checked the weather. It's still going to be like 80 every day. So, but from what I hear, it's pretty up and down. So you never know. Like, we might have some cozy, cooler days. We might not, and that's okay. We're just going to be happy to be there regardless of the weather. And it's so funny. I feel like so many people, when they go on vacation, they're like, oh, it's going to be 80 degrees. Woohoo. And I'm just like, oh no. Oh no, it's going to be 80 degrees. Yeah, and Rosie as well. She's the same way. She's like, I just don't want it to be hot. And I'm like, I know, me either. Because yeah, at home right now, like yesterday, I think it was 40 degrees at home. And it's going to be 85 when we're there. So it's just like, it's a big difference. Bless you. Gesundheit. Gesundheit, baby.
Thank you.
I said Gesundheit. Bitteschön. Anyway, yeah, So we packed for the weather. I was planning on bringing a bunch of sweaters. Did not bring any sweaters because it's gonna be freaking hot. But I did bring some like long sleeve shirts, some short sleeve shirts, some tank tops, and some shorts, some leggings, all the things. So that's good. My laptop, which I wasn't even gonna bring. I was like, no, you know, I don't need it. But I brought it anyway. Took a huge tumble out of the back of the car today. I opened the back seat because it fell down while we were driving, and I was like, oh no, like I have to fix that. I don't want it to break. And so I opened the trunk and it comes up and crash. The laptop just falls to the ground. Thankfully, I looked at it. The screen is not cracked. The back is not cracked. Like nothing is cracked outwardly. So I'm hoping that it's totally fine and everyth's good. But I was just like, come on, like, I mean, it's already broken anyway because like the ports don't, like I can't plug anything into the ports except for the charger. The charger works, but like any other device that I try to plug in, so like if I have an external, like a SD card or whatever to plug in to upload files, I can't because it just doesn't work and doesn't register and disconnects and all of that stuff. So sorry, I have to crack my knuckles. I don't mean to, I'm sorry. And I'm also filming this video in regular video mode because it uploads like so much faster if I do that versus if I do it in cinematic mode like I normally do. So I have like an itchy nose. There's nothing in it or on it, but it's just itchy. But yeah, so I wanted to be able to upload this faster because if I do it in cinematic mode, it literally takes like, I don't even know, like 15 minutes to load. When I go to the YouTube screen, just some behind the scenes that nobody cares about, but like if I go to the YouTube screen, click upload, and then click the file, if it's in regular video mode, uploads right away. It's just like, here it is, upload, yes, okay, done. But if I have it in cinematic mode, open the YouTube app, click upload, click the file, and it just loads for 15 minutes, and then it allows me to upload it. So it's just easier if I do it this way. But anyway, I am in Illinois currently. We stayed at a hotel last night in Wisconsin, and yeah, we're gonna get as far as we can today until we just can't stand it anymore, and that'll be that. Very exciting stuff. Very exciting. I don't know how far we'll make it today, but I'm assuming it'll be pretty far. Like I'm doing well so far. Like, and the weather's fine and it's all good. So there's nothing stopping me. And it's early. It's only 10:30. So I'm assuming we'll be in the car. At least we'll probably stop before it gets dark just because we have so much time to get there, thankfully.
We have 17 days.
Well, yeah, but until we get to the Airbnb, like we've got time, you know. So if I don't have to drive at night, I'm not gonna. Especially in the areas that we will be driving, it's just a lot of like, you know, deer and things that we have to worry about that I just don't want to be stressing about at night. So we'll probably stop around like 7 tonight or so. Maybe a little earlier, who knows, because that's a long day of driving. We've already been driving for a solid like hour and a half, 2 hours. So you never know. But I wanted to talk to you guys because my brain started doing things that I was not pleased with. Just thinking, you know, when you sit in the quiet for too long and all the dark thoughts start creeping out. Yeah, I was like, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to talk about something else. So here I am talking to you about something else. Last night I went to film a video and I filmed like 20 minutes of it, and then there was this person who was like in the room below me, but I could hear him so clearly through the vent just talking on the phone for hours. hours. And I was just like, okay, like, this isn't working. And also, we were in a room that was coincidentally directly outside of our room was the like air conditioning, sorry, I have hiccups, the air conditioning unit for like that entire floor or like section of rooms, you know? And so it was super, super loud, even though when I get into a hotel room, I know I'm going to film. So I turn off the air conditioner, I unplug the fridge because the fridge has like a small hum, and I make sure that like the bathroom light switch is switched off because sometimes there's like a small fan that goes off during, like when you turn on the fan, you know, or when you turn on the light in the bathroom. So I always make sure everything's turned off, and that way it's pretty darn quiet. But because of the location of the room, it just so happened that we were right next to all those big air conditioning units outside of our window. And so it was literally like, like it was so loud. And it's not bothersome if you're not filming ASMR. What are you doing, Lovey? Oh, okay. Why?
I just want to.
Okay.
And I got a little bit of cookie on
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, even the 20 minutes that I filmed, I ended up just deleting it because that background was just so bothersome to me. And I know that like a lot of people don't care about background noise, and they're like, oh, background noise doesn't bother me. Here's the thing about me. You okay? Okay. So here's the thing about me. If I'm listening to an ASMR video and there's like a plane that goes by, or like a little, oops, I bumped the mic or something, like that's fine. That doesn't bother me, you know? But that being said, if there's an air conditioner on, or like a small, like if there's just like a small frequency of some kind of like background noise, it makes it really hard for me to listen to, like really hard, especially if I am listening with headphones, which I rarely do. I don't often wear headphones, but if I'm wearing headphones and there's like a background hum or frequency of some kind, forget it. Like I'm turning it off. I cannot listen to it. Without headphones, it's not quite as noticeable, but once I notice the sound, it just is like, oh, I can't deal with it. It just like hurts my ears. I don't know how to explain it. So, yeah, I just, that's just a preference of mine. And I know that so many people are like, oh my gosh, like it doesn't matter. It's okay. And yeah, but it bothers me. So I just deleted it. But yeah, hopefully tonight we are not in a location like that, because you can't plan it. Like you can plan to be away from the elevator or whatever, like on the top floor or something. Like you can plan all of those things around it, but you can't plan for, hey, is there by chance a giant machine outside of my window? Like you just can't. So yeah, but I don't know why the speed limit went down here. It went down to 60, but like nobody seems to care. Nobody seems to notice that the speed limit actually went down. So anyway, yeah, what else was I gonna say? It is cool driving down this way because the grass just keeps getting greener and greener and greener, because in Minnesota we do not have green grass yet, at all. There's no green grass. There are like small little buds on the trees, but there are no leaves yet. And yeah, so just going down south, even just a little bit, like 2 states away, it's just like, oh my gosh, like leaves, green, cool, oh my god, amazing. Yeah, like in the winter when I film my ASMR videos in my car and I'm like cold or whatever, a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, you should just leave your car on with like the air conditioning on low. And I'm like, are you crazy? The way that would bother me in a car, like it would bother me so much to hear like the, but we all have our own preferences. We all do. Yeah, nobody seems to care about that slowing down except me. But that's okay. Everybody else can just keep on going. If there's a copperoonie around, I'm not going to be the one getting pulled over. I don't have the time. I don't have the energy. And I certainly don't have the money to be getting any tickets. So they can just keep on going. I'm drinking a new flavor of Celsius. It's the packet that is strawberry mango, and it's really good. But the funny thing is, it tastes like a drink, like an alcoholic beverage, like something that you would get at a pool in Mexico or something. When it kind of like, because there's no ice in it, it's not like blended, but it's kind of like when you get a drink at the all-inclusive and there's like no alcohol in it, but like it's still a drink, and the ice starts to melt because you're sitting in the sun, so then it's like just kind of watery. But yeah, that's totally. You mean German? Because I downloaded a German video on there to help you learn German.
It's not that.
Oh.
I'm watching like YouTube.
Oh, regular YouTube, not the downloaded ones? Interesting. How are you getting that on the iPad? You shouldn't have any connection right now. Interesting. I'm not going to ask questions. I'll take it. Yeah, and I just got on some toll roads as well. So, yeah, it says 2 miles. We'll have to pay the toll, which is great. Love that for us. I did bring coins and cash, so it always just stresses me out so bad, though, because it's like, I don't know what to do. Like, we don't have toll roads in Minnesota. We just don't. So whenever I do drive through a toll, it's always just like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know what lane I'm supposed to be in. I don't know if I'm supposed to have cash, exact change. Like, I don't know what is going on. So yeah, I just completely lose it. No matter how many I do, I'm always just like, I don't know what's happening. So yeah, toll ahead says, or pay online. That's the other thing too. I just like keep on driving through, and then it's like, I'm in a rental car. Like, how are they gonna bill me? Oh, now the speed limit went back up to 70, which is great, but it's right before the toll, so I'm gonna have to stop anyway, aren't I? Who knows? Who flippin' knows? Oops, that's not how fast I wanted to go. Yeah, this car certainly does not have as many bells and whistles as my car, which is totally fine. We don't need all the bells and whistles, but it's just like little things like my car, when I'm about to like move over into this lane, it'll have like a little light that comes on my rear view mirror to tell me like, hey, somebody's on this side, somebody's behind you, you know, or somebody's next to you. And so that's really helpful because like, and there's also like a little camera so that when I do turn on my blinker, it will pop up on my screen to show me exactly what's around me and behind me. So I basically never even have to look in my rear view mirrors or like look behind me at all, because like I just don't need to when I'm about to pass someone or switch lanes. But this does not have either of those things, so I certainly do have to like turn my head. And it's funny, yesterday when we first started driving, Rosie was like, why did you just like turn around? And I was like, because I have to see what's behind me. First world problems. I'm not complaining. It's just I have to be more aware, that's all, of like what I'm doing and where I'm going and who's around me. So, oh, look at the beautiful green grass, so gorgeous. wow. What else? What else? Yeah. So I'll still be posting on all my channels like normal. I'll still be posting on TikTok every day. I'll still be posting on YouTube and everything. I have all my videos scheduled, ready to post. The only ones I don't have scheduled are my TikToks because I'm going to like post those manually. But not while I'm driving, obviously, but like when we stop and stuff, I'll do that. But my YouTube videos are all scheduled out, so you will not miss a single upload from me, which is great. I'm sure everybody's happy about that. Oh my gosh, you guys, I know I post too much. I post too much, and I need to get better about that. Like, I don't know how, but somehow I need to get better about that. Maybe like get a second channel, start posting on each one. I could still probably post every day on each channel, but with just how much I film and how much I do. But it'll all even out eventually. Like when we start homeschooling in the fall, I won't be able to like drop Rose off at school and then film for 4 hours. I'm not going to be able to do that. So it's going to be different, and I'll probably not be filming in my car as much because I'll have to film like at home, you know? So because she'll be home, or I'll have to film at night and I can't film in my car at night. So it'll all change. Like it'll be a little different on this channel a year from now, 6 months from now. Just in general, it'll change, and that's okay too. I did get a comment on my TikTok, and somebody said, I really like your TikToks almost better than your YouTube videos because I like your iPhone microphone better than the Blue Yeti, and I find it more tingly. And I was like, actually, interestingly enough, I film with my Blue Yeti on TikTok as well. I don't film with my iPhone microphone, but the difference is I film more soft-spoken videos on TikTok, and people are just literally loving the soft-spoken videos. And so I've started filming more soft-spoken ASMR videos for my channel, and I'm hoping that people like them just as much on YouTube as well, because it is really nice to switch it up. Like sometimes I don't want to whisper, but that being said, sometimes I have to whisper because if you're an ASMR artist, you know, and maybe you don't, maybe everybody's different, but I think this is universal, that filming soft-spoken like hurts your voice, like it hurts your throat. Whispering I can do all day. I can completely lose my voice, be super sick with the flu, and like have no voice and whisper, like everything's fine. But soft-spoken actually is like kind of uncomfortable, like just having so much control, and like it's not easy, especially if your throat already hurts or is like a little inflamed for whatever reason or sore. Soft-spoken's not easy, so that's why I do it in short form videos, because I do really like it, and I like that it feels more unintentional than whispering. Like whispering is really great, but I love an unintentional ASMR video where it just like gives you so many tingles, but like without the person trying to, you know? But yeah, and I like to switch it up too and everything. But I just don't often film long form soft-spoken just because it's harder to do, and it hurts my voice a little bit more. Huh?
I bited my lip.
You bit your lip.
What?
You bit your lip. You bit your lip, girl. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. I hate that. For some reason, it's like a huge pet peeve of mine when somebody cannot hear me, even though it's not their fault. It's like it's really bothersome to me when like I'm on the phone with CJ and like I have bad service and he'll be like, oh, I can't hear you. What did you say? If I have to repeat myself more than once, I fucking lose my shit. I'm just like, oh my God. Like, and that's a me problem. I know that I shouldn't be that way, but oh my God, it drives me nuts. It drives me so crazy. My eye twitch is back, by the way. because I haven't slept a lot this week, just preparing for my trip. It went away after I got a couple good nights of sleep, but then it came back. Same eye, just the one. Anyway. Yeah. It's funny, like, I am talking about other things, getting my mind off of it, feel like I'm talking to a friend, everything's good, but still in the back of my head, all those things that I don't want to think about are in there. I'm just like, stop, go away. It's not nice. But no, for real, like, it really is upsetting. Yeah. Just wish there was like a little, you know, because sometimes you want to think about, like, just, you know, certain parts of your life or like things that have happened, and it's really good to reflect and go back and be like, okay, this is what I'm, you know, I don't know. It's sometimes you want to cry and feel bad, or maybe it's just me. But other times I wish that there was just a little shut off and turn on switch for things like that, where you could just be like, okay, I'm not going to feel this right now. I don't have the time. I don't have the energy. But then other times when you listen to a sad song, you're like, I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to turn it on right now and just let the floodgates open, but then I can shut it off and go back to normal and everything's fine. It's crazy. You just never know, like, you never know what somebody else is carrying with them or thinking about, or what they've been through, or what they've experienced in their life, things they've done. You know, you just never know what's plaguing somebody, because everybody's got something. I swear everybody does. Everybody's got some part of their life that they think about, if not multiple parts. I think about multiple parts, but yeah, everybody's got like something that just eats at them. Maybe not. Maybe other people are normal. Mentally sane. I don't know. Could be. Can't imagine. But yeah. So yeah, we are, I don't know. I also did a little test to see, because my car started doing this weird thing where, like, I used to be able to have my phone plugged into my car and film a vlog just talking and everything would be fine. But then it started doing this thing where now if it's plugged into my car, it won't record audio. Like, it'll record the video just fine, but with no sound. And I'm just like, what the heck? Like, that's not what it's always done. So now I did a little test in this car too, just to see before we left, like, if I could record a vlog while it was plugged in to the direct Sharonies. And apparently not. I can't do it in here either. So, you know what? I think it coincided with when I updated my iPhone. So it probably just like changed a little setting or something. That's probably what happened. I'll have to explore that. So what I'm trying to say is my phone is not plugged into the car right now. So I don't have the directions up on my thing. Like the little screen. I don't have them up. I just have to kind of guess. But from what I looked at before I got on here for the directions is that straight. you just go straight. You don't get off this road, you go straight. So that's what I plan to do. That's my intention, to just keep on going. And as long as I stay on this road, I don't think we'll have a problem. I don't think so anyway. You never know. You never know. And I was so bummed because I was supposed to see my friend before I left. She was going to come over and everything was going to be great. We were going to see each other because it's hard, like, being adults with lives and multiple friends and partners and jobs and things that we've got going on, it's hard to see each other as often as we want to. But then especially if like we haven't seen each other in a couple weeks already, and now I'm going out of town for a couple weeks, it's just like, oh my God, like, oh, I'm so sad that we don't get to see each other. So yeah, we were supposed to hang out Friday, and I was so overwhelmed. I was just like, I've got so much shit to do. I've got so much going on. This just, I did not feel good. I was like, I could see her, but like, I'll just be thinking about everything I have to do the whole time. So it just wouldn't work out. And then Saturday, I went and got the rental car. And then I spent literally like 5 hours packing up the rental car. Like 5 hours. And then after that, I went to the park and I filmed shorts, short form videos and TikToks and stuff for like 3 hours until it got dark. And then I went home. And then I went home, grabbed the passport, and then went to CJ's parents' house to do like Easter stuff the next morning. We just usually stay the night there, but it was just like there was no time on Saturday at all, and that was just a bummer because I really, really wanted to see her before I left, and she was willing to make it work. She was willing to work around my schedule and everything I had going on, which was so nice of her, but it just didn't work out. So I'm gonna be missing her a lot, but I'll still text her and send her voice notes, obnoxious long voice notes the entire time that I'm gone. So yeah. What else? We've got so many things in this car for Rosie to eat and do. Already today she was playing with her Polly Pockets. One of them was like going through surgery and needed band-aids and casts and things. So anyway, she was doing that. She colored in her portable whiteboard, and she did her leap pad. Well, it's my leap pad from when I was a kid, and it has like different books and a little pen in there that you can like click on the words, and you can, you know, have it read to you. You can play little games, and it's just really great, really, really great. It's not high tech, it's not fancy, but it works. And it really was a huge assistance in helping me learn how to read, which was really great, and helping me learn how to spell and how a sentence is supposed to be structured, because like you can touch each word and it'll be like leap, and so I'd be like L-E-A-P, okay, leap. Said, S-A-I-D, like you can just, it's really great. And so she did that, and then we stopped and got gas and went to the bathroom, and now we're back on the road. And she was like, I'm gonna go on my iPad, and I was like, that sounds great, I'm gonna film a video. So yeah, it ended up working out really well, except for that darn tootin' laptop falling down. Because the reason why I wanted to bring the laptop, the sole reason, you guys, is because I've been really wanting to get into this vintage retro game that I used to play. It's Barbie as Sleeping Beauty. And I found this website through a Reddit forum page thing. I don't know how I'm supposed to word that. I'm not a Reddit user like that, but I found this thing. And it was like, does anyone know where I can play this game? And it's like the internet database or whatever. It's like some kind of database that has all of the everything from the past that has ever been like a game or a website or whatever, that, and you can like download the game and play it for free. And like, I don't know, sometimes that's obviously like worrisome and not safe, because you don't want to download things that you don't know what they are and like get a virus or whatever. But from what I've read, this one was good. It was good to go. So I really, really want to play that. And I've been saying for the last week or so, I'm gonna play this tonight. I'm gonna play it because I tried to play it on my phone, but I think you need to have like a PC or a laptop to play it. So I was going to do it every night for like the last 7, 8, 9 nights, but I've just been so busy that I haven't been able to. So I was like, at least on the trip, like maybe at night I'll be able to like download it and play it. You never know. So I brought it, but now maybe my laptop is completely busted. Who knows? We'll find out. We'll find out. It's exciting. Not knowing what's going on. Ever. Yeah. Let's see. I'm just having a stream of consciousness. I know that this is not the most riveting and exciting and amazing video that you have ever seen in your whole life. It's just me talking. Nothing crazy. I just had a little direct Sharuni bubble pop up on the screen, which is why I glanced at it. That said in like 9.8 miles or something like that, I have to get off on an exit. So gotta be mindful of that. I thought it was just continue, but apparently 9.8 miles. There's an exit, so. Yeah. I hope your day is going well. I hope your day is going better than well, actually. I hope it's wonderful. You deserve it. Good things are coming for you. I believe that. I believe that for you and for me. I think we're both going to be surprised at all the good things that are coming for us. But that's just what I feel in my heart. Who knows? Like I said, it's fun not knowing what's going on. Isn't it exciting? Yeah. But we got there was a continental breakfast this morning at the. Oh really? Oh, you're so cool, big guy. Big guy in your GMC truck. Oh, just weaving in and out of traffic like your little motorcycle. You're so cool. Oh. Hope you don't get pulled over, dick. I hate when people are like that, when it's just like for no reason, just causing everybody else to be in danger on the road. Every single other person is now in danger because of that guy driving like that. What an idiot. Stupid ass. Anyway. Oh yeah, so there was a continental breakfast this morning. We got oatmeal and a bagel and juice, coffee. What else did we have? Fruit. Rosie had an apple and some pineapple. And I think that's it. But that was a great breakfast, and Passport got some scrambled eggs. So, yeah. That's like the best part. She knows now. She's very smart. And she knows when we're at a hotel, like, if we leave her in the room in the morning, she doesn't cry, she doesn't whine, she doesn't freak out. What was that? A rock or some sand or something just hit the windshield. My goodness. What is going on here? But yeah, she knows that we're coming back with scrambled eggs. Like, the second we get to the door, she's just like, where is it? Let's go. It's our tradition when we stay at a hotel. We always, if there's a continental breakfast, which sometimes there is not, but if there is a continental breakfast, we always make sure to get her a little bowl or plate of scrambled eggs and bring them back to the room. She deserves it. She's a good girl. She's a good baby. Very good baby. All right, let's see here. I don't know which exit it said to get off on, so let's see. Maybe it'll pop up on my phone. Maybe. Maybe not. living life on the edge, as I said. Austin Danger Powers. Danger is my middle name. Yes, sir. I love Austin Powers. I swear I got like half of my personality. I'm not being funny. When I say this, I'm being very serious, which is something that probably doesn't sound serious, but it is. I got half of my personality growing up from Emma Nelson on Degrassi, and the other half of my personality from Austin Powers. I'm not joking. Like, those are my two people that I'm just like, oh my god. Like, and I didn't even do it on purpose. Okay. Wait. Emma Nelson, I practiced in the mirror to smile like her. I practiced, okay? Because I wanted to be her so badly. I loved Emma. But then it wasn't until like a couple years ago that I realized when, like, there was this one scene that I rewatched, and it was where Purple Dragon, the energy drink, like, came to their school, and Emma realized that they were like a bad company and they were bad for the environment or something, and like ruining kids' health, or I don't even know. And the girl was like, they were on stage, and Emma started like talking smack about this company, and the girl was like, shut up or take off your dress. And Emma was like, fine. And she took off her dress in front of the whole school, and I was like, oh my god, me. Like, I would totally do that. And I would, like, period. Standing up for what I believe in. And so that's when I started like really thinking about it and being introspective. And I was like, Emma Nelson is a vegetarian, okay? I'm a vegan. She's like super into helping the animals and the planet, and me too, but she's not perfect either, am I? And just like some of the stuff that she did, and like even the mistakes that she made and things like that along the way, I'm just like, oh my god, I did all those things. Which is great. Like, Emma Nelson's a great character. If you're going to base your life off of somebody, like, there are far worse characters that you could base your life off of. But yeah, and then Austin Powers, like, my whole sense of humor, I feel like, was just Austin Powers. And again, there are worse things I could do. There are worse characters that I could play. Worse jokes that I could make, I suppose. Debatable, but which exit I'm supposed to get Wolf on. Okay, 290 and 1.9 miles. You got it. I can do that. We have so many snacks, so many drinks. We have not had to buy any snacks or drinks at any of the gas stations that we've stopped at, which was my goal. I didn't want to have to buy any waters or any energy drinks or any chips or whatever. Like, I wanted to have everything, and thankfully I was successful. In that endeavor. I'm gonna try to get over here because everybody's kind of doing that. Okay. All right, which exit? I don't remember. 290, right? That's not the exit, that's the... Okay, sweet. Got it. I'm so good at this. Me driving with, like, clear directions, exactly what I need to do, even showing me the road on a map that's, like, highlighted that I need to be on, and I'm still just like, oh, where do I go? Imagine me in like 1971 trying to get around, like, impossible. And just be hitchhiking in my little shorts. That's what I'd be doing, because I would just be like, I don't know how to get around, so somebody else is gonna have to drive me. Somebody else who knows was a lot more than me. And then I would have probably been murdered by some like highway serial killer. You know, as you do in 1971. And they never would have been caught because DNA technology was not as advanced as it is now. Well, that's really sad. But it's true, I'm not wrong. I'm not saying anything incorrect. I just wonder, like, all of those people who like murdered people back in the day and like serial killers and stuff who were around in like the 60s, 70s, 80s, I'm like, how many of those people went on to be like grandparents and great-grandparents and live this beautiful little life in the suburbs and never get caught? It's just wild. Like, here's a toll, and it just like took a picture of my license plate, which is great, but I'm just like, how do you know though? How do you know? I don't understand how this works. I don't even know why people have tolls. Like, why are they a thing? Like, why do we not have them in Minnesota but everywhere else does? I don't get it. Wow, those trees have beautiful flowers on them. I haven't seen flowers in months. So exciting. So exciting. So don't stop me now. I don't want to get copywritten, but I also want to vibe, so. Everybody driving past me is like, wow, she's listening to some good tunage. That's what they're saying. But little do they know, I'm literally just in here mouthing the words to Queen in silence, talking to myself. It's so funny. So funny. 5.1 miles. You got it. I can do that. I hope that you're all just doing really well, and if you needed some company, if you're on a long drive too, I hope that I was able to keep you company and just chat with you. There's not a whole lot like to this channel, you know, I'm not like coming out with like the best vlogs in the entire world that are so entertaining that like tons of people are gonna find my channel and subscribe and be like, wow, this is new and exciting content. Like, obviously I know that like probably nobody cares but like I watch vlogs like this all the time. Like Everyday Mary, when she posts a vlog of her just sitting in her car talking about her day, talking about something that happened to her 30 years ago, or talking about her crazy neighbor or anything like that, I'm sat for 40 minutes. I'll just sit and listen. Okay, I'm happy. So I'm like, if I like that, if I like somebody just talking and chatting, then somebody else out there can like it too. Like, you know, I think it can't just be me. Yeah, if you don't watch Everyday Mary, that's the name of the channel, but it's Southern ASMR Sounds vlog channel. You know a pet peeve of mine? When people call her Southern Sounds ASMR. Huge pet peeve. That is literally not the name of her channel. It's not. And people mention her all the time because ASMR artists love her. Like, there are some ASMR artists who other ASMR artists watch. Like, most ASMR artists watch ASMR, but like there are some that like everybody knows about, and she's one of them. Like, every ASMR artist knows who Southern ASMR Sounds is, but whenever people shout her out, they always say Southern Sounds ASMR. Oh my god. Makes me want to like rip out my arse. I was gonna say eyes and ears at the same time. My arse. Yeah, it drives me absolutely insane. It's like, it's right there. It's written down. And like she says it too, when she like ever mentions her own channel. I'm like, well, maybe she says it that. No, she doesn't. She says Southern ASMR Sounds. Yeah. Just a little pet peeve. I've probably said that before. I'm thinking I'm like spilling some hot tea right now, but no, I think that I've said that multiple times. I don't think that's new information that bothers me. Anywho, I guess my stream of consciousness is coming to an end. I'm kind of chilling now. I don't know how long this has been, but I'm assuming it's been a while. Probably 2 miles. 2 miles to the right. 2 miles to the right. That's what I'm doing. You got it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't know how long this has been. 51 minutes! Oh my god. That's a long time. If you've made it to this point in the video, somehow, leave me a lion emoji in the comments down below. A lion. Just random. That's the first one that popped into my head. So, yeah, leave me a lion emoji in the comments if you've made it to the end of this video. If you did, bless your heart, because I would do the same thing. But I didn't know that other people would do the same thing. And if you did make it to the end of this video, clearly you needed some company, so I hope that I could be that for you today. I hope you're happy. And I hope that you know that you are deserving of all the good things in your life and more, lots more. So I'm going to plug-a-rooney my phone back in and get the directions back up. Hopefully not think about anything traumatic. And yeah, it's a Monday, which means that a new episode of Do We Know Them is coming out today, but it probably won't be out until like super late at night, you know? Which is totally fine, but I wish that it was going to come out like at 2 o'clock so that I could finish my drive for the day listening to an episode of Do We Know Them. But that's okay. If you guys don't watch Do We Know Them, you should. I love that podcast. I only watch that and Crime Weekly. Those are my only 2 podcasts that I watch. And I'm not even joking, and I know this is going to make me sound insane. I swear I'm not even like a super fan, but I watched every episode of Do We Know Them at least, I'm not kidding, I'm not exaggerating, I'm not kidding, at least 5 times. Like, there are probably some that I've only seen 3 times, but they have 200 something episodes, and I am not joking, I'm not exaggerating, I'm not being funny. I have seen every one of them over and over and over, because it's like watching the same TV show over and over again. That's what I keep telling myself anyway. Is like, it's not that weird. It's just like having a comfort show. That's my comfort show, is just watching the same episodes over and over again. I just dread the day that they don't do the podcast anymore, because it's social media. I know the day will come, you know, that they'll not do it anymore, but I hope they never stop. I really do. And if they are going to stop like doing commentary, because that's what it is, it's like an internet drama commentary podcast, and if they're going to stop doing that, I hope they like pivot and do something else so that I can still watch them. But yeah, hopefully we've got at least another few more years of the Do We Know Them podcast. They've been doing it for, I think, a little over 2 years now. There are 200 something episodes in, and yeah, I've seen every single one of them over and over and over and over. Yeah, and I have no shame about it either. Like, when they come out with a video, they come out with 2 episodes a week, one on Mondays, one on Fridays, and like, I will watch the episode Monday night when they upload it, and then in the morning, wake up, turn it on, and then when it's over, click rewind back to the beginning, rewatch it again. It's crazy. I just have nothing else to watch. People don't upload, like, I know I upload too much, for most people to be able to keep up with. I totally understand that. But like for me, I just am like so bummed out that the creators that I really like to watch only upload like once or twice a week. Like that makes me so sad because I'm just like, you know, I wish that they uploaded every day. Because like Peter Mon, he uploads every day pretty much. But lately he's been taking Saturdays and Sundays off. And I'm like, you know, that's good. Like I'm glad that he has some time to himself to enjoy his weekend and all of that jazz. But at the same time, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm just like, I'm devastated. I'm itching for another video by Monday. And if he gets sick or he's out of town or something and he's not posting, I'm just like, what? Like, what am I supposed to do with this? And I know that makes me sound crazy, but I don't watch TV. I don't watch movies. I don't watch shows. I don't listen to music. I don't listen to podcasts. The only thing I do is just listen to my YouTube videos. That's it. That's all I've got in this world. Let me have it. Let me have that. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for watching and for listening to me. And I'm going to respond to these comments. If I get any comments, I will respond to them tonight. So if you have any questions or any topics that you want me to cover, I'll be on the road talking for days. So if you have anything that you want me to cover, please just let me know. Even if it's just a simple little question, just leave it in the comments and I will chat at you later. I hope you have a great day. And yeah, saying goodbye is such sweet sorrow, bestie. It really is. This is the long Minnesota goodbye outro. It really is. I was thinking that when I was leaving Minnesota, entering into Wisconsin, and there was like a goodbye Minnesota sign, and I was like, I'm surprised they don't do that for like 50 miles leading up to the actual state line, because like there's this thing and it's called the long Minnesota goodbye, or just the Minnesota goodbye. And it is essentially like we don't just say goodbye and be like, yeah, I'm out of here. You know, if we're like at somebody's house, let's say, first we like start talking about how tired we are and like stretching and, you know, talking about how nice it was to see you. And then we like say, oh yeah, well, I've got all this going on tomorrow. And like this is before we say we have to go. This is like the preface to that. We're just kind of like saying, oh yeah, like we had so much fun. It was so great to see you. Well, you know, like that kind of thing, that kind of stuff. And then we stand up and we're like, oh, okay, well, yeah, we've got to get going. And then the host of the house is like, oh, well, here, and like packs you some leftovers, or like brings up a whole other conversation of like, hey, so why is your brother back in jail? Like something deep and serious that you have to talk about for a long time. And so then we do that. We stand there in the living room or the kitchen or whatever. We stand there and talk, and then we walk to the door and we make our way. Finally, we mosey slowly to the front door. We start putting our shoes on, and then we just stand there in our shoes at the front door talking for another at least 10-15 minutes. And then we give hugs, we say goodbye, then they walk us out to our car. And then we talk there. I'm not kidding. Sometimes it even lasts to where like you get in the car and like they lean in onto your hood and like start talking to you through the window of your car, and you're just like, yeah, right? And like your car is started, it's on, you're ready to go, and then you start pulling away and they're like, oh wait, I forgot something. And then like they keep talking, and then you're like pulling out of the driveway finally, and they're waving goodbye, they're walking down the street like waving at you. I'm not exaggerating, I'm not kidding. I don't know why this whole show I've been like, they're gonna think I'm exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating about shit. So that's the great Minnesota goodbye. And so I was surprised because I was just like, there's only one Minnesota says goodbye sign in Minnesota, there should be like at least 5, just to warn you that you're really about to go. Like, are you sure you want to go to Wisconsin? You're about to be there in about 50 miles. Oh, in about 20 miles. And oh, it says be alert. That's why, because everybody's stopped up here. Anywho, that's it. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm sending you so much love, and I will talk to you again in my next video. Okay, bye.